Good evening. Hello, everybody. I just did my previous intro. Hello, everybody. My name is Step, the Penguin. Welcome back to This is the Police. Now, I know what you're thinking. Just like with We Happy Few. Hey, weren't you done with this game? No, I was not. Because I just went off and I had to deal with life issues, but I'm back now, so we're gonna go ahead and resume from where we left off. If anybody has any trouble remembering, bam, right on the left, you can click that, watch the previous episode, or not, you can just, ignore it. If you're just coming in, right now, you can just ignore that, and we can just get into it from here. Let's go to work. Let's go to work, yo.
Why would a man need a barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn. I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn. In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars, went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn. I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn, especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
How long you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the Mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your Mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me. My family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the Mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead. You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
All right. I really like this narrative type thing. Okay, so we can help Kendrick or we can refuse to help Kendrick. I get a feeling like if I refuse to help Kendrick, that is the easier option, because then it puts less stress on me to save up money for the end game. Yeah, that's what I remember. Retirement. But also, like, I personally would agree to help, especially if I've known him and was his friend for a long time. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna help him out.
Give him my phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack,
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy barn, Frank. At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once, sometimes with a little pride even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop. And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the mafia, or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts. Right before the last hammer falls. Hey, remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a mafia bitch. And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago. That sound right to you?
Jesus, I totally forgot about that. God damn it. I just put myself into hotter water. I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together. Can I go home? No, I'm just gonna fire you. My brother went hiking in the woods and disappeared. I want to go help with the search. Can I have the day off? Yes. Yes. I drank too much and can I go home? Oh my god. Yeah, but you gotta come tomorrow. He's one of my better guys. I can't just like, you know, not. Okay, so I have a hard time remembering exactly what I was, how to play this game. But anyway, let's go with this one, Billabong. Yeah. Aw, yeah. So nice. So fine. So good. No matter your personal relationship with the city's administration, your police station is at your mercy. In order to maintain reasonable working conditions, you have to send appropriate requests to the mayor. Okay. Decisions from City Hall depend on whether they're satisfied with your work. You can send requests every 5 days. The fools in charge of the city may refuse outright or accept only some of your requests, so only ask what you really need. Okay, job slot detective request an increase in number of detectives. Raise. SWAT upgrade request improved equipment for the SWAT team. Request an expansion. Yes, I'll do that one. And, cool. Let's go back to the police station. And, let's see. Roy. How do I? Oh, okay. Let's scroll down. Let's see. I'll fire you. Too old and came to work drunk. Fire legally. There. Job market. Now we can hire somebody for shift B. And I think I'm talking a bit too loud. It's because the volume is really loud for some reason in the game. But that's fine. I'm just gonna keep it like that. Silvio Mail. 150 professionalism, political views unknown. I don't really see the problem with any sort of political views. Yeah, that's also something I need to do that I'm not gonna do. Fire all black cops. What the fuck, man? All right, disorderly conduct from Eddie's Burgers. Every morning, there's a dirty, piss-soaked bum sleeping at the cafe. The man refuses to go away and growls at anyone who approaches, scaring all the customers. Van and Bertie Jr., I suppose. Go ahead and do it. Go out there and do it. So I'm going to assume that the firing of this person is going to take place later. Okay, so robbery. Touch of Dionysus liquor store. Dionysus, by the way, is the Greek god of parties. A witness looked on from her window while an armed man with a stocking on his head entered the nearby liquor store. Robbins and Price. Yeah, Robbins and Price. Sure, go do it. So I got 2 officers and I got SWAT. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down. There, that's better. Let's just go back. Let's go do investigations. There's a homicide investigation that I'm doing. I still don't understand how to do these. Oh, wait. It was like this. Archive? What is archive? Oh shit. I think I just closed. Okay, never mind. Fine. A hot dog vendor reports that he saw 2 Elvis impersonators grappling on the street, swearing in Spanish and beating each other with microphone stands. Stovall, you're my best. Go out there and do it. Okay, so, oh, salary. Here's your oh yeah, 1,200. Thank you very much, City Hall. Appreciate it. Disorderly conduct offender escaped. Officers unharmed. God damn it. I really want to fire you. So the robbery. Shop has 2 exits from which a few people have already fled. Drive a patrol car right through Drive a patrol car right through the front with yes. Sneak up to the back door, enter the store through the main entrance. Sneak through the back door. The stick-up man noticed the police presence and took the cashier hostage. He's holding his gun to the hostage's head, shouting, "Back off or I'll blow his goddamn face off!" Meanwhile, the cashier is yelling in an unknown language. "You in the mask, show your face and drop the weapon." Suddenly take aim at the "Quiet, Abdul. You're just making things more complicated." Ooh, hostage situation. That one. The robber grows visibly nervous. "Don't shoot, please. I just need the money. I'll just take a little bit and go. No one was hurt." The cashier begins to cry. "I'll let you leave here upright, but only if you relieve the hostage. There's 2 ways out of this: in cuffs or in a body bag." I'll let you leave here upright. I don't understand what that means, but bam. Son of a bitch! Ah, no! Offender escaped, officer dead, civilian killed. God. Fuck! Oh, no. Bam, sure. From City Hall. "It's a hot one today, and a lot of people are going for a swim. Last week, 4 people drowned on the beaches of Freeburg. The press was in an uproar. Send someone." Seems like an easy enough job for you, Birch. A robbery. An antique Chinese necklace was stolen from Bao Liang while she was on the way to a pawn shop. Beasley, would you like to proceed? The 2 detectives. Offender caught. Officer unharmed. +10. Thank you, Stovall. You are the best. You're the best as the department has to offer. I'll give you a raise. At a gallery exhibition entitled "Sex Operation," a gang of young people in ski masks forced their way in and began smashing the exhibit, shouting, "We don't need this shit on our city!" Well, I'm pretty sure I will be able to send 2 in shit. Oh, just send 1. Proceed. Ah, no, they didn't come. They weren't gonna come back in time. Okay, so, investigation. Me and my husband got into a difficult financial situation. I was going to pawn an antique necklace, which has been in my family for many centuries. As I was carrying the necklace to the pawn shop, someone ripped the bag from my shoulder and disappeared. I didn't have time to do anything, not even cry out. The offender was on a motorcycle. He drove down the road, grabbed the bag, and then escaped. I tried to race after him, but I didn't even have time to see if it was a man or a woman. I couldn't see his face, but he was dressed in a jacket, like all those bikers hanging out on our corner. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it was definitely not a local biker. They were bald and have beards. This guy looked Asian, probably Japanese or Chinese. I didn't see a weapon in his hands. I just saw him grab for her and ride off. So I think the general consensus is it was a guy. And that's all I've got. That's all I've got. It was an East Asian male. That was not part of the local bikers. Report. We did it. Boyd, we won. That Ernest really knows a lot about shooting. Even taught us a thing or two. He invited us out hunting to celebrate, so we'll be taking the day off. We deserve it. Yes. Yes. Okay, sure. It's fine. Whatever. So now we're just, like, waiting for something to happen, right? Oh, robbery. Offender escaped. Officer, well, I only sent one person, so I can't really be too angry at the guy. We got 3 frames. Okay, so it goes like this, like this, like this. Suspect is Quan Yin Lin, Chinese immigrant, recently expelled from the university. Okay. Bring him in. Your detective have information on the whereabouts of the suspect. Sometimes there might be a number of locations to choose from. So, to carry out the arrest, 2 officers must escort the lead investigator to apprehend the suspect. The lead investigator is not on duty. The arrest will have to wait. But remember that fugitives won't sit patiently. Okay. Also remember, criminals will react in different ways. A frightened thief is likely to surrender as soon as the game is up. A brutal killer might want to just see how many he can take with him. With more dangerous criminals, it's safer to send experienced officers and even a SWAT team. Oh, there we go. I was about to say I don't have 2 officers available, but look at that, now I do. And I don't have any officers available for this. A guard went out for a smoke and saw a teenager writing obscenities on a wall. I chased the bird up the tree. You take it from here. I can't. I don't have anybody. It's just graffiti. That's all I've got to say to that. Okay. Yeah, he escaped. Fine. Report on the robbery. Offender caught. That's right, bros. You guys are awesome. Case closed. You're able to arrest all suspects. Yes. Yes, we were. I gotta wait until Stovall comes back. Otherwise, I'm just gonna lock him out of Stovall and Robbins. Otherwise, I'm just logging them out of the precinct, and I can't do that. There we go. End of the day, right? Tomorrow's the day. Okay, I don't care. Looks like tomorrow's going to be a long day. More like the first of a lot of long days. There's just too much going on. Yeah, damn straight. End of the day. I fired 2 officers. I hired 2 officers. I'm gonna have to move some guys over to shift A because there's just I can't operate with this many people. So with that, I'm gonna say I'm gonna call it here. I think I'm gonna do one day for each part. I think that's a good, because I don't know how long this game is, so I think doing 1 day for each part is a good compromise for now. If it ends up being better to have 2 days for each part, I'll go ahead and start doing that. But for now, 1 day in each part. And yeah, gonna call it here. I really like this game. I like the aesthetics. I like the story, and I really like how you have different choices. I don't know if those choices result in a different end, but it's nice to have the illusion of having different choices affecting the game in certain ways. So now is the time for me to say goodbye. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys had fun. I know I did. And well, it's that time. Remember to stay happy, stay healthy, and stay beautiful.